Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn about what the hormonal actions. We know that what are the hormones, and now this also you know that there are two types of hormones: lipid solubles and non-soluble one. Okay, if we talk about the hormones which are non-soluble one, so first of all, hormones will act on the cell and they will modify the cell mechanism. Yeah, they will act on the cell and tell the cell to do that particular specific type of function. So how it is possible? So first of all, hormones have to enter inside. Yeah, the hormones have to conduct their message to the cell, so start producing this. That is in the form of what? It's responses. Okay, so the hormones which are non-soluble, how they can give the order to the cell to act that respectively. So here we can see the plasma membrane. This is the plasma membrane, which is lipid bilayer membrane. The hormones which are non-steroidal one, yeah, we can see that non-soluble one cannot enter inside the cell. So how? By remaining outside, they will tell the cell, yeah, they will order the cell now do this particular action. So here we can see this is the one particular way where the hormones remain outside and give command, okay, to the internal cell, and the internal cell will respond as per the message carried forward by the hormone. So here we can see the hormones binds to a receptor on the plasma membrane. So mainly we can see the amino acid based hormones, peptide hormones. Okay, that peptide hormones comes, they cannot enter, already I have mentioned. They come and bind to the receptor. So this is also very clear that for the particular hormone the specific receptors are present. So here we will get what the receptor and the hormone combination, and here the first messenger is what? Our peptide or the amino acid derived hormone, which cannot pass by its own. Then we can see here, after this receptor hormone receptor complex is taking place, what will happen? Internal to the plasma membrane inside, this is extracellular fluid, this is what the intracellular fluid means, that is what the cytoplasm. So in the cytoplasm we can see that cyclic AMP first of all is there. What that will do? The ATP, what will happen? The hormone receptor binding activate an enzyme that will catalyze the synthesis of secondary messenger, that is cyclic AMP. So how this cyclic AMP is getting formed? So ATP which is there inside the cell, that will get converted into what? The cyclic AMP. And now this cyclic AMP acts as what? The secondary messenger. Now the secondary messenger, what it will do? When it is getting synthesized, it will act on what? Enzymes. Now this also we know that all the times the enzymes are not in the active condition. So so to make this enzyme activate, okay, this cyclic AMP is required. So what will happen? The inactive enzyme, because of this cyclic AMP, get converted into what? The active form. Okay, so the secondary messenger activates what? The enzyme. Now when the enzyme will get activity, what will happen? That enzyme will act on, you know that it will act on what? The substrate, and the product formation will take place. Here you can see the reactant what they have given, that is telling this is what? The substrate. Then the product is getting formed. Okay, and here we can see the activated of the enzyme catalyze specific reaction, and this product, that is what? The message it is coming out, means that is the output of the cell after receiving the message from what? The hormone. Okay, is it clear?